That's a double.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down. Jorge Mateo now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. Foul ball. Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And the pitch. In the air, left field. Hayes ranging after it. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And first offering is fouled off. The Braves trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. And another ball. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kelenic pulls it down, and there's one down.
Third baseman number 2.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. reached on an infield single his first time.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the...
Runner on at first with one gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The pitch. They say a win.
0-2.
Henderson at first, one gone. Hit on the ground, might be two. One at second. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Man at first, and next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Not close with that one. Ball one. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Harris racing after it. Long run, tracks it down. And the inning is over. And the Orioles leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Up and in, ball one. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Late that time, and it's strike two. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Acuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He gets labeled as a bad ball hitter because he's just got that special knack of doing damage with pitches outside the zone. He's just really good at it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That misses the zone. 1-0. The Orioles leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. Gone into the flag corner. Ozzie Albies goes yard. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins moving back for it. Hauls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's the ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He was plucked in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kelnick under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 6. Designated
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1, no strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's outside. And it's 3-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss
Ooh, by them. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen on the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves 2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Burns back to work. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And it's off the top of the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all. Cut off, throw to third. Save.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Sean Murphy. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mateo sends it to first. But the go-ahead run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. This to third. Henderson over to first in time. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him. That ends the frame. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 4 and the Orioles 3. Bottom of the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
There's the strike, and a count 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Not even close there. 2-0. Righty delivers. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Gunnar Henderson just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2-2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. Outside, and it's 1-0. And a good eye there.
2 balls. No strike.
Hayes, the lead runner at second. Westburg on at first with 2 down.
No.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that is cut on and missed. 3-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Just missed. Just off the inside edge. Tied at 4. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And that one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Yeah, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 outs, bases full. Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and they get the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now tied 4-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered in this game. That's down and in.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Tied at 4.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Austin Riley digs in now. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Riley, a former All-Star, 27 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. That one drifts inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. To the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home. All even at 4. Back here in Baltimore. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And here it comes. Gets the call. That's strike one.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. Wide throw, and it gets away. Lead runner around second. Now second and third, and nobody out.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
On a strike, the pitch, and a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in, fires it to the plate. Close play, but in there. And it's 6-4.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Mateo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throws it away. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And another ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he deals. There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fly ball down the line, sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 7-4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. Something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time. Here's the catcher to hit. Adley Rutschman. Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
The 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 7 and the Braves 4.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me.
New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Burns back to work. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Comes up empty.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits.
1-2.
That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. Out to short, Mateo. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first. Two outs, runner at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The Braves trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Braves 4. Back now at Oriole Park. Well, we go bottom 6 and into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. New pitcher now, Joe Jimenez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. That one pushed to the left and foul. Jimenez, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Mullins at the plate now. That's ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever, and that's in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. They hold a 7-4 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. And the right-hander back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hayes hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. That one ripped. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Popped up right side, drifts towards it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Braves 4. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, at the play. Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. Right down to shoot, Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. Fastball for a strike. One out, bases empty. And there's a hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Mateo stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's two down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one high in the air to left center. Harris after it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Craig Kimbrell.
All eyes on me, all eyes on she, all eyes on us, all eyes on me. All eyes on me, I said. All I mean, I said. All eyes on me, I said.
And a pitch. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Mullins whips it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late with the swing there. No outs. Runner on second. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kimbrell, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score. It's 7-5.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at first with 1 gone. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next offered in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Hard liner. And there's 2 away.
center fielder, Michael Harris.
So up next, Michael Harris. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Kimbrel, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the base.
New pitcher for the Braves, Ronaldo Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Left-hand batter waits.
Full count.
Way outside, and the count's full. Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, that's ball 4. He walked him. And at first, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
First pitch, not close. Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Henderson, the runner at third. Santander at first. One gone.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And it's fouled away. Two on, one out. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And there's two away.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. And the right-hander deals.
Ball,
Misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 8 and the Braves 5. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. So here's Murphy now. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Cano, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, it's going to be tough to get to today.
Kelman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Braves down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out.
Swing and a bouncer, Westburg. And that is the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. We got to love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Bring the paper, spread the pressure, wrap them up like hologram, yo. Lottie-dottie, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo. Yo. Yo.
We gon' do the most, yes. Put all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanna go for now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was taught to ride together. Get put